Hey guys, this is Kidrob speaking, and today Dicky McSpeck is on the home stretches of his season. He's cutting it really short, it's just May, but we are really exhausted already, and the German Meisterschaft, which we already won last year, will be our end goal for the season. And contracts should be up for renewal very soon. That should be interesting as well. But first, let's take a look at this. Pretty awesome. So our team is on 4th position in the continental rankings, and look at how many teams there are. So that's definitely a good thing. And now look at the points. 565 points for continental in total. And now look at the continental individual rating. 517 out of these 565 points are by McSpeck. I think he's a reasonably valuable team member for United Diabetes and Cockburn Incorporated. So that is telling a lot, and I really hope this there are a few more points for us to grab. But let's take a look at that. What is coming up next? Well, we just finished this little tour with the mountain time trial, which didn't set us back enough to not get first position. So that was rather awesome. But what is up next is a little classic, and today we are going to take a look at another Polish tour, and this time just a free stager, also at good fitness levels. And you see we are just piercing through the 50 limit of tiredness, and that will then start to seriously impede our daily race day condition stuff. For our national championship, this will be a little rough. This one-stage race really looks like something that suits Dicky McSpeck because of our superior tactics, and you can see that there are not that brilliant sprinters in here, and not too many good hill riders either. And the finish line is basically flat, but there's this little peaky hill there. I don't know how significant that will be, but this looks brutal. It's only up and down, so it's a tough day. Almost 200 kilometers too. Ah, damn it, another -1. And the biggest hurting stat probably is stamina there with the -1 on that. But overall, it isn't too bad. We should be able to just rubber band nicely across these hills, and let's get into position and get started. If we take a look at the terrain here while those guys are riding, we see that it is very rolling and hilly, but there aren't any stretches of terrain which are too hard for McSpeck. So yeah, I'm not too worried. And we are getting into the final part of this stage, and there's... Oh, whoop, we have to get back to the bunch before it's too late. Attack, attack, attack. And there we go. Okay, we didn't waste anything, basically. And have to go with 80 and up front. So this was really close. Didn't want to do that, but I think we can hang on now. Yes, we can. All right. So not too bad, not too bad. I still have conserved a lot of stamina, so that's all looking good. Now we're riding really hard, and there's just one little hill to go. Almost split off the peloton there, that was dangerous. Whoa, there was a split off in the peloton, and I was on the wrong side of it. That's not looking good. So, do we even get through here? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. McSpeck, accelerate.
There's a sustained rhythm at the moment. Some riders definitely won't be able to keep up.
What the fuck? How fast are they riding up front?
Still over a minute. It's going to be hard work.
There we go. Come on, McSpeck. You can do it.
Aha! He's trying to give his pals the slip.
Alright, we just about caught the rear. Now let's not drop off. Okay, 11 kilometers left to go. That was really not optimal. I have to stay in the pack now and hope that we are not using too much of the resistance stuff, because I'm already half empty there. 8 kilometers left to go. Okay, now we definitely need to pop our bacon bar. 4 kilometers left to go. They are now riding really hard though. I hope I... Yes, okay, just restored. Whoa! They are going. Let's go with them. Okay, like this. Resistance bar will last, but that was really close. Overall, not too bad, although certainly not optimal. And now we are in a perfect position. Let's see, what are they doing? Have they started the sprint already? He would be good to follow, I guess. And, how much is left? 700 meters. We need to start sprinting. McSpeck, accelerate! Accelerate! Yes! McSpeck acceleration caught them off guard.
On that mass sprint finish. He can thank his teammates who let him out in perfect conditions.
My teammates? Where were they? I didn't notice. Oh, the ones who handed me the water bottles. Yes, I thanked them. Yes. And here we have the free-stage Polish tour. Let's take a look at this one. Very, very flat first stage. And how do we see the next one? Probably here. Yes, very first... Oh, wow! Okay, that is a true hilly stage. That might be a little difficult for McSpeck, depending on who is racing here. And then this one is much more to McSpeck's liking. That should be all possible. Alright, let's get into the first one, the easiest stage. Oh yeah, +1. That certainly helps out. It is a medium-long stage, 155 kilometers. And no wind, but rain. So let's stay up front. And as you can see, they have been riding hard already. Are we catching those? No, we are not. I have to go with 70 here just to hang on to the peloton. Probably 65 is enough though. And yep, they are still riding hard. Whoa! That was fucking close. Big fall in the pack, and now we are split off. Let's accelerate and catch up to the peloton. Because we need to get back to those. What the fuck? They are riding so hard. McSpeck sprinting at 63 kilometers an hour can't get to them. Okay, that was crazy. What's going on, guys? Why are you riding so fucking hard? Ah, there they are. Okay. Shouldn't have chased them, I guess. Because, well, but then again, I mean, how can you know that they are riding at like 65 kilometers an hour average, and McSpeck on his best attack ever can't catch up to them? It's pretty crazy. So now let's take position again, and we should be good for the rest of the stage. We haven't lost any resistance bar, but we lost a lot of stamina bar in this maneuver, this failed maneuver. Alright, 15 kilometers left, 14 now, and we are not in a good position. So we do need to move up, and we have our full resistance bar still, so that should hold up nicely, especially today. With that speed they are going, we can't possibly attack though. On the other hand, we don't really need to, I think, because we have nice stats for the sprint. Alright, 5.7 kilometers left to go, and Speck bar needs to be popped. I did find a really nice wheel here. Ooh, look, they are splitting off. That was right at the correct time there to catch on to a rear wheel, so that McSpeck was moving along. He's a really good sprinter, the guy in front. 1.9 kilometers, McSpeck is still hanging on. And is riding hard, yes. But we do need to start the sprint pretty early. And I think we have to go now, because these guys are really fast. And McSpeck, can he take it on the line? And no, 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 no. Oh, that was super close. Ah, nice. Okay, this is a stage which will be a little challenge, I feel. Although we do have... Whoop. No, no, I'm not doing anything, Mr. Sulzberger. And I'll just stay here and try to win the stage. So, oh, maybe that might be a little difficult. If you look at these hills, they are a little bit larger than Dicky is comfortable with. Although we have a +2 hill rating today and a +2 resistance. And those guys are riding proper hard today. We have about-ish halfway in the stage, and there's several bigger climbs still in here. So far it has been going reasonably well, and we have conserved lots of energy too, as you can see. But they are just riding at a pace which is not made for McSpeck.
The pack is increasing its work rate.
And this will probably be the second hardest climb on today's stage. Because, well, if they are riding any faster than this, that is. It is the longest incline here, apart from this two-stager over here at the end. So far, Dicky is holding on really nicely, and they are not really riding fast. But now they are starting, as you can see. One of the favorites here, Sulzberger. He just had to accelerate massively and is completely wasting himself. McSpeck is just hanging back, and let's see if we can keep that up, or if we're just dropping like a stone and have to accelerate right at the end. Yeah, we just got through here, but now we definitely have to accelerate to catch up in the downhill. Now I have a pretty bad position in the peloton, and they might be splitting up, so I have to play it safe and not rubber band too much here now. So I go at 75 and hope I can recuperate in the long downhill. Oh yeah, I was able to really hang in there, and it didn't cost me too much resistance. And now I'm back at the front, can hold the position and just hang in there at 60 and recuperate a little. But there might have been an escapee going out, has there? I'm not too sure. And we are getting back into the next hill. Definitely want to keep my position up front, so let's go with 75 and see if we can hold up. Yep, that's pretty easy, and all in all it's going really well. And now comes the final climb of the day, which is a real challenge. It's reasonably flat here at the start, just 5%-ish, 5 to 6, and then a final ramp at like 7 to 8. And from there then a downhill and uphill and to the finish. And there's one rider ahead, 4 minutes ahead to be exact, and that is rather scary. Who's this? Oh, he's 4 minutes back in the general classification, but I may be able to use this to my advantage, because McSpeck is known for one thing. And that is acceleration, a little cannonball. So we do need to, well, this is 5.4 kilometers away from the finish line, and we currently are 8.8. Wow, he has gotten lots of advantage. But if McSpeck rides at 90, accelerates, and attacks, then maybe. Well, we won't be able to catch him, but let's see how much the advantage shrinks in the final climb. Oh, and we do need to pop our Speckbar. And McSpeck is just attacking hard down the hill, and now at full speed moving into the uphill section that will save us a few seconds as well. And he's still attacking! That's mighty impressive, McSpeck. Now you just have to ride at home at 99. And there we come towards the line. 1 minute 20 on the clock, roughly. Let's see how many seconds we get. 1 minute, it seems. Very good. And there we go. Look at that. We did get, what is this? 54 seconds on the clock. So that wasn't too bad. Or is it 50? No, that should be correct. Yes, 54. So we are, let's take a look. Exactly. We are leading by 54 seconds. And we are moving into the final day of the mini tour.
To their pleasing.
Oh, I almost thought we had +4. Slightly wrong here. That's unfortunate. -1. We're not too concerned about that, apart from the stamina maybe, but yeah, it's looking decent. We have a simple objective today, and that is hang on the final climbs. If we can do that, then we have a really good shot at winning the tour overall. And even win the stage, because it's so much in our favor if we get across this all without too many stamina casualties. Alright, we're moving into the first climb, and it looks like they are picking up speed very soon. I hope that's not really the case, because the first ramp here is pretty harsh. And then we have this middle section, which is only about 4% steepness, so McSpeck can roll across that. And then a little peaky top, and a massive downhill. And that is what McSpeck is looking forward to. And we are across and in the downhill. That wasn't too bad. And now things are moving fast, hopefully without crashes. And yep, they haven't started chasing the escapees much yet, but we are closing in on them. So overall, the escapees seem to be really on the weak side, and that means we don't have to chase them up the mountains too much. But now there's this... Whoa, are they actually breaking off here? They are moving at a really hard pace. Oh, and we're back in the downhill, but we definitely need to get back into position up front for the next climb, which is really steep.
The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up.
Oh, also there's a lot of wind today, so that's why there was a bit... Ooh, how close are we? Okay, there's another little wave in there, and now we really need to get to the front. Alright, at 75 we can hang in there barely. They are splitting off here, but we have a strong team to chase, or a strong rider to chase, so that wasn't too bad. We can follow along, and now it's pretty simple until the final climbs. I think my team is riding a little bit too hard here, and that is my team who is setting the pace. I'm not quite sure if that is the best strategy. 1 minute 29 on the clock. Let me change their objectives here a little bit, because this is going too fast. I don't want them to do that. It's a little bit too much for me. I do need the resistance for the final climb. Alright, this is much better. Now we are moving along at a pace, which means that the ones behind us need to push a little to catch up. And that's all we really need, because that means they are still tired while we can recuperate a little bit of energy. Alright, we are getting into the final ramp, the biggest final ramp. McSpeck is doing 75 effort, and he's hanging on nicely. Well protected by his teammates, who this time around actually are doing something. That's the first time, I think. Maybe they were inspired by McSpeck's season. And the final climb of the day. Basically everyone is dead. So now let's see if we can slow things down a little bit and recuperate some resistance. The green jersey should be really tired at this point, but they are a minute behind. Soon they catch up again, or do they? Maybe not, they seem to be completely out of power. But if we are going slow enough here now, and I stay up in front, then with a little bit more resistance, I might be able to attack in the final downhill and close this thing out nicely with a guaranteed win.
Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors!
There are a few attacks going, but I don't think they will go all that far, especially not if McSpeck attacks very soon. Just hang in there. Yeah, we're catching them again. Easy. Easy enough. And now things have slowed right down. And maybe we need this as our go signal for the attack. Let me accelerate a little.
Only 10 kilometers left. And he spurts away from the group. He's going for victory.
And now we're in the downhill. And all I need to do is to catch up to the escapees and stay with them for a little while. Because if I'm... Oh no, there's another one in front. It might be a little tight. Who's this? Can he sprint? Yeah, he can sprint a little. But I would be able to beat them all in a sprint, I guess, if they are just staying with me here. Whoa, oh, he's attacking. I have to follow.
Another attack. This time it could go all
So
the
let's
way.
follow him. Cling to his rear wheel. 4.5 kilometers left to go. Speckbar will be active soon, but he's riding super hard. And there's another one coming. Is he counter-attacking us? No, he's just hanging in there. And we're not riding slow enough to recuperate any sprint bar. Can I follow this guy instead? No, I can't. And there's some... Whoa, they are coming and want to attack. And McSpeck tries to accelerate. Can he accelerate hard enough? Yeah, it looks like it. So, second place finish. That was a nice attack right at the end. Wow, what a stage! So much action right at the end. There was a little bit more of a small-scale tactics race there right at the end with many escape groups forming. Really cool. Okay, that was this tour, so let's take a look at the overall standings. Whoa, this guy who won today, he actually almost took the general from me. So without the massive final sprint and attack, he would have taken the yellow jersey. So very well done, McSpeck, for, while not knowing about it, just doing well enough to stave him off. And let's take a look at the sprint jersey. Easy. And the, of course, young rider jersey also taken by me. And no, not the mountain jersey. But that was a really successful run here. And yeah, I think this concludes today's episode. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.